All right, everybody, and welcome to your Lux Links plunder jewelry unboxing. I'm here with Corbin, the professional from Sunstone, and we're going to walk you through everything that you can expect to receive when you become a Lux Links stylist. As far as I know, and you work in the industry a lot more than I do, I believe we're the only manufacturer, the only supplier that really delivers absolutely everything that you need. It's not buy this and then go shop and find this and you've got to put this whole thing together. Here at Lux Links, we literally provide everything they need. Is that correct?
That's correct, and that's why we're excited to work with Plunder and Lux Links.
Yeah, it's an honor. Any of you guys that know anything about welding equipment, if you've shopped around, there is only one provider of the manufacturers of a worthy machine worth being able to like. You gotta be able to depend on this stuff when you're headed into a party full of women that wants their jewelry. It'd be a disaster if your machine didn't work. So welcome.
Thank you.
We're honored to participate with you and to show these gals what's in their kit.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Yeah.
When you first open your kit, you're gonna be like, hey, what am I gonna get? We're gonna start with the big one. As you first open your kit, you're gonna get the Sunstone Impulse Orion 30 here. This is your motherboard. This is the power supply. This is what's gonna supply you with the energy you need to make those welds and create that permanent jewelry and have that permanent experience.
On that, you have the stylus here, which actually is a little sharp point there on the end, and this is exactly what the piece you're going to use to zap those welds and make them just seamless and beautiful on your permanent jewelry pieces.
Yep, and with that kit, with the Plunder experience, we've actually added this. This is a Hillary idea to make sure that we can give you that comfort, confidence that you need to be able to put that away and be able to have that good experience. And so that's an added thing for your kit.
Okay, so when you guys are asking, oh, like all of this stuff, I know that like pliers weren't that expensive, but everything added up so quickly. The vast majority of your investment when you decided to invest in a permanent jewelry line here at Lux Link was that motherboard. And on that motherboard, you'll notice on the back of it, this is where we're going to run most of your power sources, and everything else kind of works and centers around this little unit. Yep. What else do we have in there?
So with that, with the welding experience, it's also going to come with a screen, right? This screen is green screen to where it protects your eyes from any of the welding experience that goes on. We did add that. It comes with every kit, but along with that, we've also added 2 sets of these green glasses.
These Terminator
glasses. They look pretty good, right? Stylish, fashionable.
Well, not so much, but maybe if you shop like the female version of Home Depot, you can find someone that wear a little bit better. But this is all for eye protection because as you do the welding, it puts off a spark. And if you were looking at it directly all the time as you did it, over time it would hurt your eyes.
Correct.
So you can ask your customers if they don't want to put the protective eyewear on to look away and not watch you do the weld. But until you get really equipped and you know when that stylist is going to spark, as long as you have to concentrate and watch with your eyes, you guys are going to want to make sure you have some protective eyewear or that screen to make that happen.
Yeah, along with this screen, we've also had to where you can actually mount your stylus right there on the screen. It gives you an extra hand, gives you an extra support.
And then you're able to look through the screen here at the welds that are happening underneath. And instead of feeling like I have to hold the stylus and bring the weld to the perfect spot, you can actually take the chains and move them up to the welder. It is a nice little touch. I don't think it works very well when you're actually putting permanent jewelry on people, but as you're getting used to that welder and what the perfect weld looks like, and you're a little bit fumbled, because I tell you, until you get all this equipment straight, you wish you had about 5 more arms.
Yep.
So that frees up one hand as you learn.
Correct. So now we've talked about the welder. Let's go into the hand pieces that are going to come with it. With the permanent jewelry kit that's going to come, you're going to receive some hand pieces in order to make those welds. As you can see, we have kind of a plug-in plier. This plugs into the back of the welder, and this is creating the ground. We have to have this connected to our chain when we bring it up to that stylus to complete the circuit, which then will release the energy needed to make the weld.
In short, In short, ladies, when you use an electric welder, it has to be grounded to another piece of metal that is also connected to this unit. By doing those things, the welder will spark. Any electric welder has to be grounded in order to create that magic. So we've not only included the pliers that you can utilize to hold your chain and get it put together, but the other thing we've included in your kit is this grounding tool. It can plug directly into the machine if you'd like it to, or if you have, wasn't there one of these that, this one has a double plug on it. If you think you might want to utilize both of them, you can plug this one in that has pliers on it, and then this one that's just your metal clips. I like to utilize both. Depending on how small my chain is, I feel like the smaller the chain, the more I need this one because I want to use hemostats with them.
Correct.
Tell them about the hemostats that are available because we're also sending a pair of those to you.
So this is also going to come in your kit, the hemostat, medical grade, to where it just clicks and holds it still. When you click onto the chain, it's going to hold that to where it gives you that arm with the stability. You don't have to worry about dropping the link, right? As Hillary was saying, this alligator clip makes it really nice to where I can ground this hemostat, and now this becomes your ground to be able to create that weld.
You could also, if you were welding this piece of chain, you could take the grounding tool, hook it to the chain, and just free up your hemostats without anything there. But what is nice is as soon as I find where I want my hemostat on there, which is typically right where my chain's gonna open, instead of feeling like I have to hold pressure like it's a plier, you can hear I just snap down on it, and then I can set this down. I could go, oh my gosh, I just need to relax for a second. You can pick it back up and your machine and your chain and your equipment is exactly where you left it.
Correct.
I really like this. When I first got started, I didn't have one of these and I had a really hard time on some of the more delicate chains. As I became familiar with the hemostat, it helped quite a bit.
Kind of changed the game.
But you don't only get these grounding pliers, you also in your kit are getting another pair.
Correct.
Another pair of red-hatted pliers so that you guys can work those chains, get them lined up perfectly, and get ready for your zap.
Correct. The other thing that will come in your permanent jewelry kit is this chain. This chain is demo chain. This chain is stainless steel. Practice all you want. Take the time to find out what you need to do and how you need to learn to be able to feel confident when you go in and you hit more of that delicate chain, more of that higher end chain. But this, we provided it for you to practice.
And there
put these
is
on
a
your neighbors.
ton of it. There is a ton. And I actually say don't put this one on your neighbors because here's the deal. Your neighbors are going to want permanent jewelry.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't put this on my neighbors. What I like to do with these and included in your kit is a really nice pair of cutters. Stainless steel is a really hard metal. So there's lots of jewelry cutters out there and different things that the stainless steel absolutely destroys. But what I recommend doing as you're learning, I went through and I spent some time and I took apart this whole chain. I cut all the links, I opened them up, so I had about 50 links. And then as I was practicing, I was putting the links back together and I was welding them. And something about my success of seeing that chain grow felt like I was really creating something.
Yeah.
So for me, what I would do with this, it's not gonna take that long for you to become familiar and start zapping, but really refining that so that every single time it's beautiful is another thing.
Yeah, and we've also added, going along the practice, there is a practice weld card. This is just a stainless steel piece of metal that you can take and practice getting your pressure right. As the welder, as you begin to weld, you'll notice that there's a very fine pressure. And that's what this plate is for. As you can see, this is Hillary's practice piece.
Well, that was Hillary's practice plate. This is Hillary's other practice plate. So it took me a while to get my welds really beautiful and perfect, as it will for you all. But I'm telling you what, there's something, once you get that perfect spot, I think that is so addictive. Once you get the feel of the machine and the argon gas flowing through it, like I feel like I'd love to sit and zap all day.
It would be nice. It would be really nice. With the chain, we also provided a leather piece. This is for you or your client to feel more confident in knowing that, hey, nothing's going to burn me, nothing's going to zap me. You slide that right in underneath the chain on their wrist, on their arm, put that underneath, and when you make the weld, it's gonna protect their skin and they'll feel more confident and comfortable, as will you as the stylist.
I will just add to that I've never used the leather block, and I've never burnt anybody I was putting a bracelet on or myself. I think if you have a client that's really worried about it, it's a good thing to have because it builds confidence with them. But for you all, don't let it scare you that we have this piece of leather because somebody could get burnt, because it's a really teeny spark that happens really fast, that cools off really fast, and I've yet to feel maybe a little bit of heat, but nothing hot enough that I was actually going to have a burn or blister from it.
Correct, and I will echo that. I've never had that experience either.
Okay.
So, the other thing that we are going to provide is a magnifying glass. This will help you to where you can find that small chain to close those links before you go and make a weld. It's very important to make sure the links are closed and touching, both on the top and on the side, that they're lined up when you go and make a weld. So this will add that
just
ability
give you
to
a
do
little
so.
bit more magnification.
Correct.
I've utilized that, and then I also utilized, I got these at the hardware store as well, these beautiful little readers. And notice I don't care about them enough that I've even taken the sticker off. But if you have a pair of readers, you might find yourself looking for something like that. Just depending on how good your eyes are, some of the chains get really, really small. And the whole solution to making this thing work well is that the chains are lined up and touching perfectly. So making sure that you can see makes a big difference when you're doing that. In your kits, you also get
the cutter.
Another cutter. I would not utilize these cutters on your heavy stainless steel chains. These cutters did work for me a little while on this chain, but if you're gonna use these cutters, make sure you're not going after a really thick, heavy stainless steel chain, because the blades on these cutters are actually softer than stainless steel. That's the reason you guys have the other pair as well.
Yep. So in the kit also, we're going to provide a Dremel. It'll look similar to this, might not be the same, but there's a diamond disc that comes with each one of your welders. You'll get this like medicine bottle looking thing that has electrodes in it. That's the pointy part.
The electrode is, tell them what the electrode is. The electrode is the pointy part in your stylus. If you open this up right now, and we're not going to get into this because we're going to show it a little bit more on this next video, but as I open this up, you can see the electrode poking out of this a little bit more. Your kit will come with how many of these?
It'll come with 5.
It'll come with 5, which is enough to last a good long while.
It'll last you a long while. And that's why we provide this, because as we notice when we weld, we want to make sure that it's sharp. So we provide the Dremel with the diamond disc so that you can sharpen those up and keep making great welds.
Okay, so we've got our Dremel covered, our hemostats, our tools. Yeah, get into this one.
The next one is the argon, right? These welders work really, really well with argon. Argon serves as a shielding gas or something to protect the weld, to make it stronger and cleaner so that it's quicker for you on the post-processing, right? So this we will provide, because they're kind of hard to find, is an argon regulator. And with the regulator, this will go onto an argon tank.
Once you have your argon tank, you're gonna have to go find one in your area. I promise you, like, shipping them can be crazy expensive. So this one is a little bit difficult to find. Check with your local welding shops. You can get on like where you buy the tank and then it's kind of like a rental. However, once you have a tank that's approximately this size, and check this out, it's pretty heavy, but it's not too big. This welder will do 40 to 50,000 welds. So once you have this tank, it's not going to be something where you have to keep going and finding a new one or refilling it all the time. 50,000 welds, and this serves to eliminate the oxygen on that weld, right? To soften it with the argon gas so that your welds have less of the black fire scale on them, and also it keeps your welds really pliable. So you'll go ahead, find your husband, find your neighbor that's handy. You'll want to get a crescent wrench once you have your welder, and then if you want to show them just how fast that screws on and off.
So all you're going to do is you're just going to screw it here, tighten it in, and make sure it's super tight. If it is leaking a little bit, little Teflon tape, Your husband or your neighbor can help you find that, or the local hardware store. Wrap it around there, and then just give it a nice tight here.
Okay.
And that's going to get you on your.
Tell them about the cord that comes, or the air gas line that comes with their.
So this will also be provided, and as you see on this regulator, we have a quick valve. It's a nice little button that's pushing here. The easiest thing to do is you push it all the way in and give it a nice pull and make sure that it's not coming out. This fitting is also on the back of the welder, the power box. It's a little white button, you stick it in just so that it doesn't pull out.
Show them the little white button. And let me tell you, it's easy to stick the gas tubing in there, but if you don't know how to get it out, gas is something, argon gas is not like the gas in your homes. It's completely non-flammable.
Correct.
It doesn't smell like anything, but if you've invested in this, you don't want to leave it open or have a leak so that you're leaking out argon
Correct.
when you should be using it for welds. So on these little holes, both on this one and on the welder here, inside these holes there are teeth. It's easy to push those in, but once they get in, there's gription teeth that grab it so that you can't easily pull this back out. To pull it back out, you're gonna push on this little white cusping and then pull it out while you're pushing down, and it will release. But perhaps, I know that's something I was concerned. I'm like, I just have to put them in there. I feel like we should have something a little bit better than just putting that tube in there. But then I tried to take it out, and I was kind of going, how in the heck did we get this out? So you guys will provide yourselves with your own argon tanks. In your kit, we have your regulator included. And once you have those things, really, I think you're off to the races.
Yeah, everything that's here will get you set up and get you going that you can do a party. You can do these welds immediately as soon as you open it, unbox your welder, and get it plugged in. So
in addition to the tester chain that comes in your kit, I have also included, and this is one of the things that we're doing here at Plunder Design, just to make your lives so much more simple. When you purchase the welder through Plunder Design in our partnership with Sunstone, you signed a contract that you will only purchase chains through Plunder Design. It's really important because there's a lot of bait and switch with chains, and I don't want items going out there that are going to prematurely discolor with our name on it. So in your kit as well, you'll get a little bit of chain like this. This is actually enough Plunder Lux Links chain to make 5 bracelets. Our Lux Links chains are guaranteed for a year, and then on this Lux Links, you'll see we've done all the homework on what zap setting you need to utilize, and then it also has the jump rings that match the chain in here, so you can make sure you get the most beautiful finished product. All right. Anything? Oh, the user's manual. Tell them that they have that.
There you go. So the user's manual, there's going to be 2 that come. We've got the Impulse user's manual, but we also have the safety guide and Impulse workbook. This is going to be the book that helps you walk through step by step how to set up your machine and how to practice the welds and make sure that you're getting the best welds possible. So take your time, read through this one. It does tell you things of sharpening the electrode, different angles to come in at to make a better weld and make it a stronger one. So take a few moments to go through that workbook and you'll be good to go.
All right, we're super excited to sit down with you all and show you exactly how this all pieces together and get you making beautiful welds. So if you don't have your equipment out, I suggest get your equipment out and work alongside us as we go into this next section of training videos. Thanks for joining us. We hope that you're as excited as we are about our business here at Plunder Design.